Today on Santa Monica Update. Coming up, find out who's crossing the finish line at the Santa Monica Pier Paddleboard Race and Ocean Festival. Santa Monica's new bike campus is teaching bikers the rules of the road. I'm Yana Kay, the details next. Santa Monica's Traffic Management Center is up and running. I'm Yana Kay, and I'll tell you what this is all about next. We have these reports and more news about the city of Santa Monica, so keep watching. I'm Tamara Henry.
Santa Monica Update, your source for local news in Santa Monica. Santa Monica Update starts now.
Welcome to Santa Monica Update. The United States Post Office on 5th Street in downtown Santa Monica is being considered for closure, the U.S. Postal Service said recently. If the plan goes forward, the building could someday be up for sale. In light of a 20% reduction in nationwide mail volume, the Postal Service is looking to consolidate operations. Here in Santa Monica, they propose to do that at the Carrier Annex on 7th Street. Two other post offices in Santa Monica, the Ocean Park Station on Nielsen Way and the Will Rogers Station on Wilshire, will remain open. If the move is approved, there would be no impact on letter carrier delivery to the city's residents and businesses, and no change to post office box numbers or zip codes. Public input on this relocation is welcome. A public meeting will be held to explain the proposal and hear comments at 5 p.m. on Thursday, July 19, 2012, at the Ken Edwards Center, 1527 4th Street, number 106 in Santa Monica. Written comments are also being accepted until August 3rd of 2012. Please submit written comments to Diana Alvarado, Pacific Facilities Service Office, U.S. Postal Service, 1300 Evans Avenue, Suite 200, San Francisco, California, 94188, 8200. The Santa Monica Pier Paddleboard Race and Ocean Festival was bigger and better than ever this year. We had oceans of fun in an attempt to capture all the madcap action. Take a look. Thousands of spectators gathered to watch some of the best in the world compete as racers navigated higher than normal surf at the start and finish lines. The first race just got underway, and as you can see, sometimes it's not as easy as it looks. Is that right, Andrew?
Yeah, there's some chaos out there right now.
It was rough. There were big waves.
We heard that you're the guy here that makes the most aerodynamic. What's under the hood?
A lot of luck and good paddlers. We got good paddlers on the boards, and that makes them go.
Paddlers ranged in age from 9 years old to people well into their 70s, and a number of families had multiple generations who raced together. So you're just doing it for fun and fashion, obviously. You look great.
Thank you. Well, I always like to look the part. It makes me feel like I go faster.
Yeah. So psychologically, how are you psyched up today?
I'm really psyched. I got good sleep. I totally went to bed early, and my friend Kyle over there gave me some really good race strategy on how to get out there.
While paddleboarding is exploding in popularity today, it had its heyday in the 1940s when the Santa Monica Pier was a hub for racing. The sport disappeared for decades, eclipsed by surfing, only to be brought back to life with the innovation of stand-up paddling.
Yo!
I love to sup! You look like a crazy guy.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
How could I tell?
But I love it.
Yeah, tell us about what you got on here.
This is the new tier wetsuit called the Freak of Nature.
Yeah.
And a friend of mine from works for Tier, and he let me borrow it.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I'm out here supporting my club, Tower 26, coached by Jerry Rodriguez and Todd Larry.
Competitive events this year included the long course paddle, short course fun paddle, 1 mile ocean swim, and the run, swim, run. Awesome! You were the first man to cross the finish line. What was it like?
Great. It's always great to win, but we were just talking how great it is to have a race back in Santa Monica for the first time. And I can't remember, maybe 5-6 years.
The Pier Paddle was a benefit for Heal the Bay and its public marine education facility, the Santa Monica Pier Aquarium.
He had a handicap. He was paddling a conventional longboard. We had race boards, so his finish was pretty amazing.
It wasn't? Okay.
And he won last year, too. So
and he's very humble, right?
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, guys.
There's no better way to kick off the summer of 2012. Reporting for Santa Monica Update, I'm Tamara Henry. For more information on this exciting sport, just go to pierpaddle.com. in July, the Santa Monica Police Department will be focusing on tailgating. That means if you're following so closely that you could cause an accident, you may be pulled over and ticketed. Tailgating is estimated to be a contributing factor in more than 1/3 of auto accidents. So back off and give the car in front of you some space. It could save a life. Santa Monica is a bike-friendly city that encourages residents to bike whenever they can. But there are some of us who don't feel comfortable riding a bike or sharing the road with cars on city streets. Well, Santa Monica is trying to change that with a bike campus, an area reserved for folks to practice bike riding and learn how to ride in the city. Yana Kay has more.
Chrissy Young is practicing her biking skills and learning new ones on Santa Monica's new bike campus. She said she doesn't bike often because she doesn't feel completely comfortable on the roads. But hopefully this class will change that.
I've been a little bit intimidated with traffic and everything, and Santa Monica's working a lot to make it safer and less scary for cyclists, and I just thought this class would help out.
This is a bike class being held at Santa Monica's new bike campus, a safe place where riders of all ages can learn how to safely ride a bike. City officials say having more folks riding bikes will help traffic congestion and air quality.
A lot of people who have done it really find that they enjoy it and they'll ride more. And that's really our goal, is to get people to try riding, because we know when they do and they ride safely, they'll want to ride more and help solve some of those other problems we have going.
The bike campus also features signs and skill stations to teach bikers how to use the roads.
The bike class is offered once a month at no cost, thanks to a grant the city received. Now, there's one thing to keep in mind. This class is not only for beginners, but for seasoned bikers as well.
My friends needed support. I have some friends who are learning to bike, and I didn't think this class could teach me very much, but it's taught me a lot. I'm glad I took it.
The idea for a bike campus came from bike activists and residents. Transportation engineers helped put the wheels in motion.
This class we're doing here today is really focused on adults, because we found a lot of adults have never really had any bike education, or it was back a long time ago and then they got into their normal life of driving and now they want to start riding again, and things have changed a lot on the streets.
But the one thing that hasn't changed is learning how to ride a bike. For Santa Monica City TV, I'm Yana Kay.
Traffic safety is a priority here in Santa Monica. These bicycle classes are open to everyone. Get more at sustainablestreets.org. The Twilight concert series on the Santa Monica Pier has begun again. Now in its 28th year, this is the city of Santa Monica's musical gift to all of Southern California. The incomparable setting of the Santa Monica Pier plays host to all music lovers. The concert series features the sounds of music from an array of top-tier artists representing Jamaica, Mali, Cuba, Australia, and other far-flung locales. On July 12th, you'll see the Mighty Diamonds plus the Lions. On July 19th, your stars will be Haim plus Wildcat Wildcat. On July 26th, come to hear Jackie Green plus the Rusty Surf Ranch Emerging Artist Winner. On August 2nd, it's Australia Rocks featuring Casey Chambers. And on August 9, there will be a Parade Collective showcase featuring musicians from the Cirque du Soleil. For all the info you need, just go to twilightseries.org. The city of Santa Monica wants to make sure drivers and pedestrians stay safe on the road. That's why traffic officers routinely conduct safety operations. It's a reminder to everyone, keep your eyes open. Yana Kay has more.
With the click of the mouse, Andrew Maximus is able to access, monitor, and fix any traffic issue at 50 of Santa Monica's major intersections, all thanks to the city's new traffic management center.
Very efficient, and it makes responding to special events, incidents, holidays, all that very much at the click of the mouse.
Each intersection has a controller that communicates on the network, so officials are able to see what's happening at any of those intersections in real time.
This is here to help us manage everything and at least do the right things when certain things happen, when we couldn't have done that in the past.
The intersections are equipped with cameras that can zoom and pan, as well as detection cameras that can detect a biker or car and trigger a green light. So Andrew, we're looking at the corner of Wilshire and Ocean right now. What is it that we're looking at?
Right, so the camera is located at Wilshire and Ocean. We're actually looking northbound on Ocean Avenue toward the intersection at California. And in the afternoons, this tends to be a heavy left turn going onto the California incline and eventually onto PCH. So right now I'm just kind of monitoring the intersection, making sure everything's functioning properly, and if there's any additional backup, if there's a heavy amount of people trying to turn left, we can make the adjustment as necessary.
The traffic management system not only makes it more efficient for officials to monitor traffic, but it also makes driving easier.
The most immediate thing people will notice is that this system will, I can almost guarantee 100%, will limit the stop and go feel that you might sometimes feel on arterial roadways.
These red and green dots represent the 50 traffic signals that are currently connected to the system. By the end of this year, city officials hope to have more than half of the city's traffic signals added online. Officials say once all the phases are complete, the Traffic Management Center will help traffic move more efficiently for everyone. For Santa Monica City TV, I'm Yana Kay.
On the web, visit santamonicapd.org. Now hear this. You can put food scraps in the green bins. The city of Santa Monica has taken a big step toward achieving zero waste. Residents may now put all food waste into the green containers used to collect yard trimmings. The organic material will be processed into valuable compost, greatly reducing the amount of solid waste destined for landfill. Diverting food from the landfill will help take Santa Monica one giant step further toward a zero waste future. If you'd like more information, find it at smgov.net/R3. Santa Monica may soon have a new and most unusual work of public art. It will be a whimsical, brightly colored sculpture of paint dripping down the east side of parking structure number 6. The sculpture will be created from fiber-reinforced polymer. Artist Mike Ross was awarded the commission after a rigorous competitive application process. It looks so cool, I can't wait to see it. The City of Santa Monica's Office of Emergency Management will offer training for CERT in August. CERT is a nationally recognized training program which teaches emergency skills such as disaster preparedness, fire safety, medical operations, and basic search and rescue methods. It also trains participants in disaster psychology and terrorism awareness. The training is free to anyone 18 years and older who lives or works in Santa Monica. The class will meet for 6 hours on 3 consecutive Saturdays at the Santa Monica Fire Department's training facility. Those who wish to participate can register online at smgov.net/OEM or by calling 310-458-2263. Well, that's it for this edition of Santa Monica Update. Have a safe and happy summer. I'm Tamara Henry, and for all of us at City TV, thank you for watching. Check it out at the Santa Monica Public Library. Heading out for a day at the beach? Thinking about the summer sun and what it'll do to your skin? The library has what you need to stay informed about the health of your skin. Skin Rules is a concise and practical instruction manual from a top New York dermatologist. The Aging Myth offers insight into ways to positively impact your aging process. And Forever Young provides a process to maintain youthful skin. And in Your Skin Younger, the authors discuss the scientific advances in preventing, slowing, and to a certain degree, reversing skin damage. For these and other books, audiobooks, downloadable books, CDs, and DVDs, check out our online catalog at smpl.org.